realize it was a person at first. I don't know what I thought. I mean, but she wasn't moving. I mean, she's going to be all right, isn't she?
The doctors are doing what they can.
Oh, well, look, I don't know what else I can tell you, but I really have to be getting home. My sister's going to be worried sick, and she gets so nervous when I'm not home.
Just a few more questions, and I'll have one of the men drag you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, can I help you?
I'm Joe Novak.
Yeah, they're inside.
Oh, I'm Joan Bowles. I found her. I was walking Skipper. But this is Skipper. Well, you see, I don't usually go out at night alone, but my sister's had the flu. We have this apartment together, and so she couldn't go with me, and he had to be walked.
Where?
We live in Queens, and there was this alley, and I was walking Skipper, and so he got away. And no, I always keep him on a leash. But so he got away, and then I ran after him.
Where exactly were you?
In an alley next to my building, 17495 Green Hill Street. And there was this girl there, this body. I almost fainted. I mean, her hands were tied. Oh, and I have such a weak heart. I was just so...
Did you see anyone else?
No, nobody.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
So right now, my dear daughter is somewhere in the middle of the Dominican Republic with her lover. Excuse me, fiancé. Waiting for Jillian Coleridge to get her divorce.
Which means she'll be able to marry Frank Ryan at long last.
Oh, please, don't get me started on that one.
I was just observing. It certainly is a small world, isn't it?
Oh, no, not really. Not when you realize that I'm the idiot who introduced Kim to Seneca Bolak in the first place. I thought my poor deprived child needed a father figure to help her through the tormented years of adolescence.
From the sound of it, your poor deprived child could teach us all a few things. Maybe Dr. Bolak will see through her before it's too late.
Nah, no, not a chance. She's played it all much too well. The hysterical scenes, the fragile little girl routine, to say nothing of the faked pregnancy report, that was her finest moment. Nah, if he hasn't seen through it by now.
It almost makes you feel sorry for him, doesn't it?
Well, let's not go too far. Nah. My little girl gets what she wants. And she's trapped him.
No, I think we should have our honeymoon here, too. It's so wonderful.
I thought this was the honeymoon.
Just the rehearsal. You have to wait until we're married for the real thing.
Oh, I see.
You know, it's such a beautiful night. I hear they have great sunsets, too.
I hope you're not suggesting that we stay up all night to see it.
Why not?
Because we have to be in court at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Perfect. We'll still be up.
Hey, don't you ever get tired?
No.
I guess it hasn't started yet, huh?
What hasn't started yet?
Well, you see, pregnant ladies
Oh, that's right. Well, I'm only a couple of weeks along. It'll probably catch up with me.
I just want you to take real good care of yourself, you know?
How's this?
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Good.
Listen, have you been to see a doctor yet?
No, but I will, just as soon as we get home.
I'll set up an appointment. A friend of mine is one of the best OB men in the city.
Actually, I already have a doctor. I decided I wanted a woman doctor. Mother arranged it.
Huh. Do you know who it is?
Dr. Hepburn.
Hepburn. Just like the actress.
Uh-huh.
Now, I don't know her, but I could check her out.
No, please don't bother. I'm sure she's terrific. You know how fussy Mother is.
True, true. Hey. Thank you.
For what?
For you. For the baby. Listen, I got a terrific idea. How about we take off for Canada next year, huh? The three of us? Show the baby off to the relatives. Let him have a good look at where his old man came from. What do you say?
You don't think he might be kind of young for that?
Listen, it all goes in the subconscious, you know.
Well, what if he turns out to be a little girl?
Well, if she is anything at all like her mummy, I wouldn't mind that at all. You know, I've wanted a child for so long. Now it's practically here. It's real.
What do you think we should name him? Or her, as the case may be.
Well, I was thinking about Roland. That was my father's name. Or maybe Marguerite after my mother. Huh? How about you?
I like that. You know, I've never had a family before.
Well,
and that's
you do
what...
now. You
Yeah.
will.
Yeah. Well, we're planning the baby's whole future, and we haven't even planned our wedding yet. Seneca, let's get married just as soon as we get back home.
Is she...
Siobhan. Siobhan. Wake up, dear, now. Come on, come along. It's all right, you're safe. We're all here with you. Come along now, dear. Open your eyes now.
Can't. No.
Oh, well, now that means you're feeling better if you start to argue with me, huh? Come along, darling. Just open up your eyes. You can do that for your ma, can't you? There, just a little bit more. There you go. Now, that's my girl. Yes, hello, darling.
Where?
You're in Riverside Hospital, and you're safe.
Oh, no. No.
Shh, 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 shh. It's all right. It's all right. We're here. Your father is here. Joseph is here.
Joe?
Yes.
Hi.
What happened?
Well, the police found you in Queens, and they called us, and they brought you here.
They brought me here?
Mm-hmm. To the hospital, and they're taking good care of you.
Where's the doctor?
He's checking on the x-rays. She has a concussion and some broken bones.
Everything hurts.
Is there very much pain, sweetheart?
I'm gonna be okay?
Oh, of course you are.
My baby. Joe?
Shh. I'm right here.
They were gonna hurt me. All of them. I had to get out.
You're safe now, I promise you.
They had me in a room, and I was tied up.
Who did?
That man. I couldn't see anything. They wouldn't let me, but I knew.
Do you know who they were?
Their voices. I pretended I didn't, but I knew.
Who was he?
That one, the man who was on the elevator that night, here in the hospital.
Are you sure it was the same guy?
He was gonna try to kill Tizo.
The same guy? Are you sure?
Yes. I heard him talking. He said something about that night on the elevator, and I was pretending that I didn't know, but he caught on.
Was there more than one of them?
Yeah. His name, the other one.
If you could just try to remember.
Leon.
Was that his first or his last name?
It was just Leon. Oh, wait, there was somebody else. There was another person not there. In the other room, the phone rang, and they answered the phone, and he said, Morty? He called him Morty. Come on, Morty.
You're doing fine.
That man, the one that I saw that night, he, said that he knew that I recognized him, and he said that he was gonna try to kill me. He was gonna kill all of us. You and Tizo and the baby. I heard him. I really did. I couldn't let him do that. I had to get out of there. He was in the other room. My hands were tied up. But I could move my arms. He was in the other room. I took off the blindfold. Oh. And I went for the window. I got out, and there was a fire escape there. On the next window, I nearly made it. I nearly made it. And the guy came back in the room. He saw me. He yelled. He was trying to grab me. Oh, no. I fell. I got scared. 2 flights. I fell.
Oh, dear Lord.
But I made it away.
The man whose force you recognized. Could you describe him?
Yeah, I remember. He was dark, and he had short hair, and he had a scar over one of his eyes.
His right or his left?
Adam saw him. Adam was here that night. He helped me.
Adam?
Yeah, it's Dr. Adam Cohen. He's a resident in neurology. You guys have a report about that night.
Right.
Oh, I'm glad she's awake. I'm Dr. Kramer. How are you doing?
It hurts.
What's the story, Doc?
Well, besides bruises and contusions, which are perfectly obvious, the x-rays show a concussion. No skull fracture. There's a broken collarbone, which should mend without any problem.
What about the baby?
There's been a blunt trauma to the abdomen.
My baby.
Right now, we seem to have everything under control.
Please, tell me the truth.
I am. Now, they're going to be moving you to a room upstairs in a few minutes. Right now, I want you to rest.
Darling, we're going to wait outside until you're ready to go on up.
Ma.
That's right. We'll be right outside, dear. Right.
Is it all right if we have a minute?
Of course. Now, you take it easy. I'll see you upstairs.
Thank you.
Joe.
Thank God.
We'll get married anytime you want, you know that. But it's going to take some planning. Hey, listen, you were the one who convinced me that there was no need to rush.
Well, no, but I don't want to wait around either.
Well, arrangements have to be made.
Why? We're not going to invite many people. We don't even have to send out invitations or anything. We can just call them up on the phone and ask them. No, seriously. Your friends, my mother, maybe Jack Finelli. He and Mary were awful nice to me when I first came to the city. Frank and Jill.
You're kidding.
No. Now, I know you don't like Frank, and Jill was terrible about the pictures, but that's why. I want them to be there. I want them to see how right it is. I want them to see it's important. Please. Please.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. We don't have to worry about a place to have it at all. We can have it at my mother's apartment. She's got lots of room, and she can always hire about 9,000 people to help her. They'll do everything.
Oh, I'm not so sure that that's a good idea.
Why not?
Well, your mother isn't exactly in favor of this marriage, you know.
Well, there's nothing she can do about it. And I think she's come around. She just hates to admit she's wrong.
No, look. I mean, of course, we'll ask you to be there, but I really don't think that we should take it any further.
I can convince her. When I sit down with her and tell her how much it means to me, well, I'm sure she's going to be insulted if I don't invite her. Doesn't every mother dream of her daughter's wedding? No. I'm sure she'll love the idea.
It's wrong, Paul. It's such a mistake. Why can't she see it?
Have you tried talking to her? Calmly and reasonably. One of those warm and loving mother-daughter chats?
Somehow that role doesn't quite seem to fit.
That's true. Well, at least you've tried. I don't suppose there's anything more you can do except hope for the best and make Seneca promise not to call you mother in public.
You know, the reason it's all so frustrating is that I could stop this marriage in a minute if she weren't holding those papers over my head. All I have to do is go to him and tell him that she's not pregnant, and he'd be through with her so fast. As long as she's got the evidence.
Well, couldn't you tell him anonymously so that Kim couldn't blame you? Oh, you're always so good at these things.
I keep telling myself there's got to be something.
You could get a copy of the lab test reports and mail it to him.
No, it's much too easy to trace that back to me. Besides, that's my style, and she knows it. Damn it, I wish she'd never told me the truth.
Are you the only one she has told?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm her confidant. Isn't it lovely how close we are?
Well, I certainly can't tell him. It'd be a little too obvious.
Of course you can't. Thanks anyway.
Does Roger know?
Oh, yes, I've told him. He offered to do the same thing, but she'd figure that out just as fast.
Ah, but what if he were to accidentally leak the information to one of his sisters? I mean, it would only be a matter of time before...
Now, that's not so bad. I certainly couldn't count on either one of the Coleridge sisters to keep her mouth shut about how she got it. And once Kim found out that it came from Roger, it'd be just as bad as me telling Seneca myself. And I can't risk it.
Do you really believe she'd send you to prison?
Probably not, but she's capable of it, and I don't have enough curiosity to try and find out.
Well, then why don't you hire a skywriter to fly over Seneca's apartment and spell out something like, Kim has a secret, and let him try to guess what it is.
Ah, the hell with it for tonight. Sleep on it and let my unconscious go to work.
That's good. I get some of my best ideas in bed. Don't even say it.
It really is late. Would you like to use the guest room?
No, thank you, dear. My driver's waiting downstairs. Okay. Now, remember, I'm counting on you. I know you'll come up with something unusual.
Oh, why can't I just let it go and let her ruin her life, since that's what she seems to want to do?
Because it's a challenge.
Nah, it's a bit more than that.
I know.
Thanks, Paul.
Let me know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good night.
Good night. And good luck.
Thank you. I'm going to need it.
Thank God you're alive and safe. How do you feel?
Well, it hurts.
It's gonna be all right.
I don't know.
It is.
Joe, I don't think they're telling me the truth about the baby. Will you tell me, please?
The baby's fine. The doctor said everything's under control.
Really?
Nothing's going to happen to him, I promise you.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I was afraid I'd lost you. I was so afraid.
You were afraid. Used to make you laugh. What, I lost my touch?
Siobhan.
Remember?
Yes.
I miss you. It's been so long since we've been together.
I know.
How are you?
Okay.
Need a shave?
Yeah.
You look kind of tired.
I didn't sleep.
Want to take care of yourself? You eating right?
You're gonna be a terrific mother.
You're changing the subject.
I'm sorry. Shh. I never thought anything like this would happen. I never believed it. If I had, I wouldn't have married you. Whatever happened, I couldn't see.
It's all right.
I thought I could keep you safe. I could protect you.
I know that.
I'll make it up to you somehow. I swear it.
It's all right. I'm fine. I'm gonna be fine.
This shouldn't have happened. If you hadn't helped Tizo.
Hey, I had to do what I had to do, so it's okay, all right? Please. I was very scared, but they didn't hurt me. I finally realized what was going on. I thought to myself, who do these guys think they are trying to kidnap me? I got furious. You know how I am when I'm like that?
I think I remember.
I bet you do. See, I can still make you laugh.
Yeah, I guess you can. You sure are something. Doctor.
Oh!
Siobhan, what is it?
Oh, I don't know.
You better wait outside.
No,
Nurse, move, please, Mr. Novak. All right, now, Siobhan, I want you to try and relax.
I can't. It hurts. It's something.
Now, take a deep breath.
Oh, the baby, help me, please.
She's starting uterine contractions. I'm going to have to move her upstairs to
Oh.
The baby?
Oh.
It's not good.
Oh. Oh, please. Please, the baby. Joe.
SoapNet's breakfast in bed just got supersized. Now you can enjoy breakfast in bed all day with the OC, One Tree Hill, Beverly Hills 90210, and Gilmore Girls. Every Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on SoapNet.